if we have a triangle where the given values are either 3 sides, like this one, or 2 sides with an included angle, meaning the angle is in between the 2 sides, we can use the cosine law to solve for the remaining sides and angles. So let's first take the example 1 as this one. So let's first assign some letters. So for example, this is A, so this will be angle A. And let's say this is side C, so this will be angle C. If this is side B, this will be angle B. So let's solve for C first. So we use this formula. So we just plug the values. So C squared is 6 squared. A squared will be 9 squared. B squared will be 5 squared minus 2 times A, which is 9, times B, which is 5, cosine of C, which we don't know yet. So 6 squared is 6 times 6, 36. 9 squared is 9 times 9, 81. 5 squared is 5 times 5 is 25, minus 2 times 9 times 5. So let's say 2 times 5 is 10, times 9 is 90, cosine of C. So if we add 90 cosine C on both sides, this will go to the other side and become positive. So let's say 90 cosine C is equal to 81 plus 25. So 36 subtract on both sides will become negative 36 on the right side. Now 81 plus 25 plus 36 will be 70. So it's still 90 cosine C. So now to remove 90, we divide 90 on both sides. So this will cancel out. So cosine C is equal to 70 over 90 is 0.77. Now to get the angle C, we need to get the inverse cosine of 0.77. We can write it as like this. Cosine negative 1 of 0.77 will be your angle C. So if you solve it using the calculator, you will get 39 degrees as your angle C. So this is your angle C. Now, since we have one angle that has an opposite side, we can now use sine law to solve for the second angle. So let's use sine law. Let's say, let's solve for angle B. So sine B over B is equal to sine C over C. So this is the sine law. So we'll just plug in the values. Sine B, which we still don't know yet, over 5, the opposite side of B, is equal to sine C, sine of 39 degrees, sine 39 degrees over 6. So we multiply 5 on both sides to remove 5. So 5 will cancel out. So sine B is equal to sine of 39 degrees is equal to 0.628 over 6 times 5. So if you multiply 0.628 times 5 divided by 6, you will have 0.5 0.524. So that is your sine B. Now to get the angle B, we need to get the inverse sine of 0.524. We rewrite it as like this: sine negative 1, 0.524 is equal to B. So if we get the calculator and solve for this, we will have B as 31.6 degrees as the angle B. So this is your angle B, this is your angle C. Now to get the remaining angle, we can use the meaning of a total internal angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So 180 degrees minus this and minus this, you will get the remaining angle. So 180 minus 31.6 minus 39 degrees. So this is 109.4. So this is your angle A. Example 2, we have two sides and an included angle. So let's assign some values first for these sides and angles. So let's say this is B. So let's say this is A. So this will be angle A. So this is B, this is angle B. And if this is C, this will be angle C. Now let's solve for A first. So we will be using this formula: A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine of A. A squared, we don't know yet. B squared will be 4 squared. C squared will be 6 squared minus 2 times B, which is 4, times C, which is 6 cosine of A. A squared is equal to 4 squared is 16, 6 squared is 36, 2 times 4 times 6 is 48, cosine A. But cosine A is 80 degrees. Now, 16 plus 36 is 52 minus 48 times cosine of 80, if you solve in the calculator, will be 0.1736. Now 48 times 0.1736 is 8.33. Now 52 minus 8.33 is 43.67. So that is your A squared. So to get the A, we need to get the square root of this one, which is 6.6. So your A is 6.6 units. Now that we have a side opposite an angle, we can now use sine law to get the next angle. Let us try to solve for angle B. So using sine law, we have sine of angle B over B, which is 4, is equal to sine A, which is 80 degrees, sine 80 degrees, over A, which we now have as 6.6. So we remove 4 by multiplying 4 on both sides. So 4 is cancelled. Sine B is equal to sine of 80 is 0.984, 0.984 times 4 divided by 6.6. Now, if you multiply 0.984 times 4 divided by 6.6, you get 0.596. So this is your sine of angle B. To get angle B, we need to get the inverse sine of this ratio. This is written as like this. Sine -1 of 0.596 is equal to B. And if you solve it using the calculator, B will be 36.6 degrees. Now, to get the final angle, we know that the total internal angles of the triangle is 180 degrees. So we just subtract this angle and this angle, and this angle from 180 degrees. So 180 minus 80 minus 36.6 is equal to 63.4 degrees. So this will be your angle C.